I'm back once more. I'm gonna do a little quick video, real quick, that in the most half-assed, do-it-yourself way. I'm going to try my best to just map out, not even explain, just map out heavy metal and its various subgenres. You know, if people do watch this video of the metalheads, they'll just start fucking bitching, saying how, oh, this guy fucking has it all wrong, whatever. Well, it's my fucking video, so fuck them. I love saying that. Fuck them. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. Alright, so this is the easiest way for me to do it for what, like 12? God, how long have I been listening to heavy metal and all its various subgenres? God, 15 years? Alright, we're gonna draw this out for you. I'm not even gonna draw fucking bands yet. To those who aren't even interested, but basically, there is this. Right here, if it even focuses, right? We have heavy metal. This is the forefather. This is the Garden of Eden. This is the beginning of life. This is the, the Big Bang. Even though not really. We're not going all the way back, but let's just start with heavy metal, right? Then you have what I call the Big Four. No, not that fucking Big Four. Besides, there's two of those that I don't even think should be in there. Well, actually, now that you mention anyway. We're gonna get pissed. My big four of extreme metal, and watch people like, ugh. So I do the big four of extreme. So that means there's that, and that. Alright. There's death metal, black metal, thrash metal, power metal, right? So these are the four main things of what can be classified as extreme metal. Now, someone might argue, well, no, power metal is not extreme metal, to which I say, bullshit. Power metal is totally fucking extreme metal. Do you know how fucking complex and technical that shit is to be able to do all those, or the vocals, or the drums, or any of that? Alright? Don't fuck with me. Because these four, also, the reason we're calling these the Big Four is because they also have their own various subgenres, subgenres, and I'll get into that in a second. Next thing we'll have this. Well, no, yeah, I'm going to call these the two, the two interchangeable genres, okay? That would be progressive and symphonic, right? Because any one of these, I'll show you guys again, any one of these, right, can be affected by this. So you can have progressive heavy metal, you can have progressive black metal, you could have symphonic death metal, Flesh God Apocalypse, progressive death metal, Opeth, later death, progressive thrash metal, Heathen. Those two, not really. I'm not saying they haven't been done. I don't know. I can't, one doesn't come off the top of my head, symphonic thrash metal. Again, feel all the metalheads in the comments below, feel free to give me a death threat. I don't fucking care. It'd be great for the channel though. Hey, Count Crew he gets death threats. Where were we with this? Now there's some other stuff, like I have discrepancies, but we'll throw them in there anyway. Okay, so we have speed metal, and I, for the life of me, don't even know what that is at all. I mean, what is speed metal? Is it just heavy metal played faster? Wouldn't that just be heavy metal? Like, I don't... Oh, good lord. So, there's speed metal. Then it gets a little interesting, because then now we get into this 90s thing. And then we have, we have groove metal, new metal, we have rap metal. I'm not saying I condone the, oh god, and sludge metal. And doom metal, who can forget that? And then there's stoner metal, but I really couldn't name a band like that. I guess Cannabis Corpse. All right, so let's look at it again. So we have the all father right here. We have heavy metal. Then we have the extreme four, right? We have death, black, thrash, and power. Then we have the two interchangeable ones. What we call those? The mutable ones. The mutable ones. Yes. We have the fixed one, the cardinal ones, the mutable ones, and then these are various offspring. This sort of is just more tied into heavy metal in general. So I really don't know what qualifies for speed metal. I really don't. Is it just overly technical heavy metal? You know, I'm stumped on that one. Leave a comment below so you can all tell me, oh, fuck you, you fucking suck, you don't know anything about metal. Groove metal is an offshoot of like thrash, sort of. I want to say that Pantera invented it, and then Lamb of God does it. Not really, you know, my biggest thing. Nu metal was this thing in the 90s. It was actually more of just like, it was this thing in the 90s. Limp Bizkit, Korn, Slipknot. They were heavy and they were just experimenting. It was kind of, you know, it was cool. It was just like, you know, the 90s interpretation of heavy metal. Again, probably get shit for that in the comments. I really like Slipknot. Never tried out Korn. I mean, the food, yeah, but never really listened to the band. I know that one riff from Freak on a Leash. But that's it. Never really listened to Korn. I'm not saying that I, you know, don't like them, but never really listened to them. The only song I know from Limp Bizkit is that one from Mission Impossible, the now I know why you want to hate me, you know, because hate is a rap metal. I do like one song, if you want to consider it, Bring the Noise by Anthrax and Public Enemy. That song's fucking rocking. Other than that, I really don't know. Sludge metal is like Mastodon, I think. I never really got into sludge metal, so, you know, the people will tell you that. Doom metal, Candlemass is good. Stoner metal, heard of it, but not really too sure what stoner metal is. Industrial metal. Oh, and then there's gothic metal. But what is gothic metal? Really? What is gothic metal? How does one make gothic metal? Right? Are they all dressed in like gothic stuff? And they sing about gothic themes? I really don't know, but you know, because I just call Epica symphonic metal, but other people say, oh, they're gothic metal. But then someone argued that for Evanescence is gothic metal, but then some people say, okay, no, they're not gothic metal. They're alternative metal. And then someone else would say, Nightwish is cinematic metal, whatever. And then there's alternative metal. Yeah, and since I want to just be a fucking dick right now and just say, hey, these all fall under the alternative. They really don't. But those are the metals, you know, and then you can mix and match. I'm not saying they're all going to be perfect or great, but you got your heavy metal, you got death, black, thrash, power metal, you have progressive, you have symphonic, you have speed metal, groove metal, nu metal, rap metal, sludge metal, doom metal, stoner metal, industrial metal, alternative metal. So the cardinal one, we have the four forms of the extreme, we have the two interchangeable ones, then we have the speed metal, groove metal, nu metal, rap metal, sludge metal, doom metal, stoner metal, industrial metal, gothic, just has a question mark, metal, alternative metal. Those are all the metals that I know of. I'm sure there's a billion others that people will be like, oh, well, drone metal. Like, I don't fucking know. Jazz metal. Although, jazz metal, that's what they build Megadeth as. And like, I don't know. I just thought I was trying to be sort of helpful to break it all down for you. And you'd be like, well, you didn't name any bands or anything. You're right. I didn't name any bands. I don't fucking care. God, should it just be that I don't name any bands whatsoever and just leave you guys on that? I probably should, yeah. But that was just, you know, a basic breakdown of the holy or unholy, if you whatever floats your boat, heavy metal, the four extreme genres, and the two flexible, you know, genres, and then everything else. Now go. Listen to metal.